Hello, I'm back on a new camera and I have a flip out screen now, so I'm gonna inevitably look at myself constantly in the screen, which you shouldn't even look at that. Anyways, we're in my bedroom. I don't know how this is gonna look compared to the previous footage, because where I'm now using a 10-bit camera versus an 8-bit camera, you might see a slight color difference. Although I have noticed that the A7 IV leans a bit warmer, while the A7 III leans a bit cooler, so that's gonna be fun to fuck around with. So this hopefully will be a lot shorter of a video compared to the others, because this is just, you know, basically I'm gonna put some new bedding on my bed, try to reorganize my drawers again because they're just kind of bugging me, and just move some things around really. Because my bedroom, like, it doesn't need a super reorganize like my entire freaking life does. So in theory this should be easier. Oh, I need to put some pictures on the wall. It's kind of empty right there. I do have frames, I do have printers. Printers printed. Photos printed. So, yeah. I already dusted and vacuumed just because, one, it's really hard to show that in this room because it's tiny, like, you know. Like, there's, yeah, not much floor space. See, like, everything's pretty close to me. That's also giving me a bit of a wiggle wobble there because the A7 IV has a horrible rolling shutter. But, like, I don't want to pay for an A7 III's. A7S III. Words. Weak in English. Although I will say, having the A7 IV be slightly bigger in the grip compared to the A7 is so nice because I can actually hold it off on the grip right now, which is what I'm doing. Obviously not proper ergonomics, but, like, I can hold it and it's not driving me insane. So, that's nice. Yeah. So, here's the state where we are. I have some laundry over here that I need to fold. So I gotta take care of that. I got some new sheets from Brooklinen, my favorite bedding company. So you can see everything's on my bed right now because I dusted and vacuumed down here. So that's handled. These sheets need to be taken off and washed because those are just sheets in there. The duvet's fine. I didn't really want to pay money for a new duvet cover. I didn't really need it. This is empty right now because I have that stuff going in the wash. I have a sweatshirt just hanging there. I have a towel for just there because why not? I want to move this stuff and I want to move my weights that are over here behind the laundry. So they can take the weights from over here and move them over here. I think that'd be better because I don't really use my yoga mat very much. I think if it's over there, it'd be a lot easier. I have this screen for my window because my window doesn't have a screen. So I don't need that in the winter. So they could put that in my bedroom, fucking Christ, in my closet. So plop it up in here. Yoga mat can also be plopped up in here because I don't use it super often. I have my little lap desk thing, but I can just like slide that over here, like in the crevice, and that'd be just fine. And then the weights I can take from in here, move them over here. And then I was thinking of folding up my mirror because it's spread out right now. I can see this. Wow, this thing really loves autofocus on my hand. But I need to move that. And the thought is, try moving myself back into the picture. Woo! And my thought is, if I close up the mirror and have it lean against the wall, it might be a little better. It'd give me a little bit more space to open my closet, because right now I can't open the door all the way because the mirror is opened up. So I'm thinking if I just have it closed up and leaning against the wall, it might be a little better. And I stopped using the rungs in the back, which is the main reason I bought the mirror, but I stopped using them because it was like just such a pain to grab things off the rung and put them on the rung because I don't have a lot of space to get in there. And then opening the closet is difficult because the mirror's in the way and I have cubbies in there and I can't pull the cubes out all the way on the bottom to the side that the door's on because the door can't open all the way because the mirror's in the way. It's just a whole friggin' mess. So, oh, you can feel that weight difference. Goddamn. Alright, so let's tackle the weight situation first. Figure if I like that. Fold my laundry, and then I can change out my bedding and stuff and get my bed like made. So, yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so that worked out pretty successfully, for the most part. For my weights, though, I did end up just putting my lap desk right there because I realized it doesn't fit super well right here, but we'll figure that out. This does concern me. So my floor is not level, as you can see. My mirror is it's struggling. So because my floor is not level, it's only leaning against the wall right here. Otherwise, it's against the heater down here. It's against the heater. But up here, it's against nothing. It's not touching anything. The mirror's not super heavy, so I'm not too worried about falling over. I did like put it at an angle so that way the weight is shifting towards the wall. But like it gives a lot more floor space. Like because before here was out to like here, and this couldn't open. Let me like move these out of the way. These are for a moment in the future. But, like I can open my door all the way now. And then here's my closet. This is gonna stay as it is for right now. I don't really have much of an issue. I do need to organize my bags up here though, or I guess one bag. Like I'm sick of the shelf. It's not really doing it for me. So I did buy some bag covers. I bought bags for my bags. So I'm gonna put my coach bag right here into one of those. Get rid of the shelf. It just doesn't work. Because the problem is, which you can see from right here, is you have to like pull it down at an angle because one, my closet door is, I feel like it should be a little bit taller. And two, it's not very deep. So like, let me put this angle. You can see it's a problem there. So we're gonna figure that out. I need to take, I need to take a little break because I'm getting very warm. Because ever since the heating finally got fixed, it heats very efficiently now, and I get warm really quickly when the door's closed. So like I'm literally sweating. I think I'm wearing like a active tee type shirt, so it's gonna wick away any moisture pretty quickly. But yeah, so I'm gonna take a little break, and then we'll come back, and I'm gonna fix the closet up real quick, and then we'll take care of the bed, and then get some pictures hung behind me. So be right back. Okay, we're back. Feel a lot better, so I cooled down finally. Anyways, on to the actual content. I did open my bags. These are not what I thought they'd be. In terms of like texture, I mean, they're just like, I don't know. They're storage bags. I think this is, yeah, there's like a little plastic window, so you can like see the bag that's in them. Oh, that's really throwing my color balance off. We love that. But yeah, so let's get to bagging up my bags that need to be bagged, which is technically only one, but I might throw my duffel bag into one of those, just because like there's like leather on it. So, and then also if I do that, I can like stand it up rather than have it be flat, and then I can take the shelf out because I was using the shelf in there. Which, oops, I'm like changing my focal length here. I was using the shelf right here to separate, the stuff, because I'm like, well, I need to have my bags separated so that way they're not like toppled up on each other. But now the shelf's in the way and it makes it hard to get things down. So yeah. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay, not the prettiest, because again, my closet's a little weird, but at least they're in bags. So, I mean, you saw when I took the shelf out, it was very dusty. I do still have my OnePlus bag, which I barely ever use, but that came with its own dust cover, so we're just obviously keep it in that. I do love the bag. It would actually work even better now that I have a smaller laptop, because when I bought this, I had a MacBook Air, and then I went to like the 15-inch MacBook, which fits, but not super well, and then I have the 16-inch, which barely fits in it. And now I got my little 14-inch here, which would fit perfectly inside my OnePlus bag. I don't use it super often, but I forget how it's like a tech bag, so it's made to have space. My duffel bag, I don't really use it, so why not put it in there? My coach bag, I will potentially start using it more, but for right now, not really going to, so it's like, why not put it in a bag, keep it safe, and call it good. Because I do have my Brevit bag, which is sitting out in my office. I was gonna put it in here too. I might still do it, but maybe not right this moment. But like, cause that's like a more of like an everyday material where it's like, it's really easy to clean off, so I don't care if it gets dusty and stuff, compared to like my Coach bag and my duffel bag, which have like leather and stuff on them, so you kind of want to keep that from getting super gross and dusty. My OnePlus bag, like, it's been sitting in the dust cover for like, not even joking, years. I have not used it since when? Thinking VidCon 2017 is maybe when I used it. So it's been a very long time. It's a very great bag for what it is. It's been a long time. Also paid like $70 for that thing. So, woo. But yeah. So this is just a little better for now. And then like this obviously will stay the same. I still need to figure out these because like this is still, I don't know, they're very full. So I might just might have to go through those. All right. I still need to reorganize this a little. So like sweaters and stuff, they're kind of taking up space. I'm barely wearing them. I have not worn them at all this year. But as you can see, like they're kind of like, my clothes are kind of suffocating in here. So I think if I take those out, that will help a bit. So let's get to that. All right, that made a difference. But now I'm just like, what do I do with these sweaters? So I did pull this bag, not even joking, weeks ago, because it's a storage bag. I was thinking like, I could put clothes I'm just not quite ready to let go yet, but I'm not really wearing into this. Because like, you know, these weren't super expensive. They're from Target. They're like 30 bucks a piece, but they're really comfy. They're really warm. And they look beautiful. I just haven't worn them yet because I'm still trying to lose the belly. And these show that off because they're like thin. They're thin but warm. And you know, I want to keep them because like I'm gonna wear one when I go to my parents for like Christmas next week. But they're just nice. So I still want to keep them for now. So I'm thinking what I should do is go through my drawers real quick and just pull anything I'm not really wearing but I want to keep for the moment. Put it into this bag and just put it like under my bed for right now. I think that'd be best. Only because I'm not sure what I want to do drawer-wise. Like, I almost kind of want to turn one of my drawers into, like, an athleisure drawer. So I'd have, like, my active tees, like one of these I'm wearing now. And just, like, things I wouldn't work out in, but could if I wanted to. But it's mostly just for lounging, like a lounge drawer. Like, I have a PJ drawer, but the problem is, it's kind of full. Like, I got all my PJ tops, which not all of them, I like one in the wash. PJ bottoms, and then I have like sweatpants, and then I have like some athletic pants right there. So this doesn't really work. Yeah, and my sweatpants are too thick to like do this, to like, you know, I'd rather do this with them where like I fold them neatly. Like they're too thick, which is great because they're warm. I actually have another pair of sweatpants that's in the wash that would go on top of that. It's like I have too much stuff. So it's really hard to vlog again with a bigger camera. So I don't know, it's hard. Oh, you know what I forgot? I still have this bag over here. I still have my falsa bag, but I never use, which I could put into one of those bags. And then like this is kind of an everyday easy carry bag. Like I've had it for so long, I don't really care. It does have like leather pieces, as you see. It's actually kind of dusty. Yeah, I need to like clean this. I mean, I'll do like a little dust and lint roll on it. But it's like I never use it. Yeah, I should maybe put that into a bag. Maybe I will, because I don't really use it super often, but I don't want to let it go yet. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go through my stuff real quick, because I'm super indecisive, and I don't want to sit here on camera doing it, which I know that'd be way more entertaining, but it could take me like easily hours. So if I don't film myself, I can do it a lot quicker, because I can stop and think and not worry about the camera running. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, made some decisions. It's not a lot of stuff, but here's where we're at. So, got two sweaters, which I showed. So I got these two, They're really nice. I'm just not ready to let go yet. I have my dress socks from when I used to work in an office. There's literally nothing wrong with them, so I don't want to get rid of them yet. Because like I like all the colors and stuff, and I have to go back into the office like once a month starting in January. So I might buy some new dress shoes where I would end up using these, but for now we're gonna put them away. I have my bathing suit, which I literally haven't worn in forever. I have some shirts I bought for cosplay. I have my old VidCon shirts. It was VidCon 7 and 8, I believe. The problem is they're both ripping. Like this one, this is the 8th VidCon, it started ripping here. It's really cool looking, so I don't really want to let go, because it's like, it's memories, you know. And I think this is 7. This one's okay, but it started ripping somewhere on the collar as well. I don't remember where. But it's just like a 7 and the little play button. So I'm like, I don't want to let go of these yet. These have a lot of sentimental memories. So maybe one day I'll frame them or something. And then these are just like some graphic tees I'm not really let go of yet. This is some What's the Safe Word merch, which says I'm a top, whatever the hell that means. I have a Card Captor shirt, a Princess Peach shirt, Gay Bride shirt, and then just a random tee that I found at TJ Maxx. It's just like, I'm not, these are all I have left for like graphic tees. I'm just not ready to let those go yet, so we're gonna put these on my bed for right now, and when I remember about them, we'll go through them again. Honestly, other than What's the Safe Word, I probably can get rid of all of these. I don't really care, but we'll see. We'll go a little bit, because I might even end up going through here in the future. I'll go with some older shirts. I got a few shirts like my Calvin Klein I've had for a while in the back, and I got a Levi back there. These I might not go. These are poly blends, like 50-50 cotton polyester from Express. They're waffle tees. Like, they're really comfortable. I just haven't worn them in literally years. Not even joking. I haven't worn them since maybe 2018. I used to wear them when I worked in an office because like they were nice enough to get away with it. You know, because the logo is really tiny. So my office doesn't like giant logos because, well, it's an office building, so like we don't want to see giant logos on things because it's like we'd rather you wear our logo because we don't want you walking around like advertising other logos, obviously. All right, let's get these under the bed, and then we need to do our Brooklinen unboxing. I have not opened, like I opened it to get like my order slip out, but I have not looked at the actual sheets. So we're gonna do it together. So be right back. Okay, we're back. Where's our Brooklinen? So I did buy more linen. I'm kind of on that train right now where it's kind of why I want to sleep it because I sleep the best in it. I'm keeping all my percale cotton weave and stuff from them. And the one like Luxe duvet cover pillowcase that I have from them still. But I found just the linen. I just sleep better. It's a lot flowier. You know, I love the lived-in look and stuff. It just, I don't know. It's just more inviting to me. The only problem is they don't update their linen color super often. I assume because like it's expensive as frig. So I end up getting, I don't think I would normally have gotten this, but I got the khaki. I don't know if they still have it on the site at this point because it was a limited, just like my indigo is. Put this out of the way. But I got the khaki set, the khaki chambray, which means it was gonna look like my duvet cover, but in khaki. Like the chambray that has that mix in there, other colors. They just didn't have any other colors I wanted, so I didn't bother getting a duvet, mostly because of that. But I'm excited, very much so, to see how this looks. So I have not opened this. This is still tied up. Like I just opened the plastic. So we're gonna experience what this looks like together. I just love the presentation though. It's just like this, it's in a linen bag, which I do keep these bags in case, you know, I need to like gift something. I can put them in the bag because like it's a really nice bag. You know, it looks nice. All right, so let's take this off. ASMR. 100% European linen, and yeah, is it Belgian and French? I think so. Anyways, This isn't a queen size, 'cause I use queen size sheets and then I use a king size duvet. That way I have like that overhang, and again, it feels cozier to me that way. And I have noticed that when I used the percale, like the linen kind of stretches a little bit over time, so then I have a bit of an extra overhang, because that's my duvet covers like where it needs to be, but there's like a little extra overhang, and I don't know, I just like that for some reason. With the cotton, it stays, you know, in its shape, so it looks like you have less when really it flattened, but stretched out. Okay. Okay. We saw it, I'm sorry, peeked before you guys saw. Ooh. So there it is. I don't know how else is going to read on camera, but oh, it smells nice. Oh, it feels so nice though. That's another thing about linen. It's like it does do like this roll up a lot. Like this even has it, where it's just kind of rolled up. I don't mind that. A lot of people do. I would say if you really don't like that, don't get linen. You can gently iron it, but honestly, it's gonna go right back to how it is. I just heard noise. I have a mouse tiptoeing around my apartment right now. I put out some catch and release traps with food in them, but you know, it's whether they are foolish enough to go into the traps is the question. But yeah, let me get my pillow so I can kind of just see how it looks against this. Oh, that is like a stark contrast. But I'm not mad about it. They're both neutral, so that might be why there's such a stark contrast there. I'm not mad about it. I almost got like the full set. Like I almost got like a duvet cover in this too. But I was worried that... Oh, I guess this doesn't look too jarring when you like put it against... I guess this... So this... Honestly, I think these with an indigo duvet cover would look really good. But that's okay. I think it'll look just fine. It's gonna be very neutral in here, but it's fine. Because I do intend to get like another duvet cover in the future. I'm just waiting for them to release a different color. They just recently discontinued this. They've had this since the beginning of their linen, so it's like holy shit. Because I got the linen when it came out, which was I believe 2019. That's when I got this linen. I think that's when it came out the first time. Alright, so let me clear off these sheets, get them into my laundry basket, and then we'll get this beautiful linen on, this new fresh linen. The other reason I also got new linen is so I can alternate, so I can use these while I'm washing these, or use these while I'm washing these, just so I cut down on how often I'm washing it. So if I went from washing like my current set 2 times a month, I wash every other week because I shower before bed. If I cut that down from 2 times a month to 1 time a month, it's a little better to wash it 12 times a year versus 24 times a year. So it'll extend this a little bit, because while I still have my pink set and they're holding up just fine, you can see that, you know, at one point when I was using them exclusively, they're getting washed so much that they're starting to just break down. And that's just from using them so much. Also, like, I move a lot in my sleep, so the friction of me on it against my mattress and then the constant washing, it's just like, you know, they're gonna give out. Also, I'm kind of sick of the pink. I might even just like donate those or something, or use them for something else. It's like, honestly, if I just got a new fitted sheet of the pink, it would be fine. Downside is they're out of the pink fitted sheets, so I'll have to wait till they keep bringing back the pink like every year in the spring and stuff, so when they bring it back I might just buy the pink fitted sheet, which is the sheet that's worn the most, which makes sense because that's like the one I'm sleeping on top of. The fitted sheets on, the pop sheets on top of me, and the duvet's on top of that, so it's like, you know, the pillowcases are just fine, it's just the fitted sheet, so maybe I'll just replace that in the future, and then that gives that set a whole new life, because then it's like, okay, I just need a new fitted sheet, because the other sheets were just fine, the pillowcases were just fine, so, you know. And then the old fitted sheet, I'll probably just donate it or something. Like, it's still intact, it's still usable, it's just, you can see where the color is coming out of, for it, where it's like thinning a lot from it, so it's like, I don't know, donate it, someone probably could take it and like make something out of it. Or I can use it to make like some linen pillowcases or something. You know, like there's some spots that are still good, like throw pillowcases. Anyways, let's get to this. Alright, I am sweating also, so dust in my camera or something. I am sweating, so it's getting very warm in here. But here's my final neutral on neutral. Please don't hate me. So, as you can see, there's quite a contrast in terms of like, you got neutral and you like neutral. So it does do a thing. I need to move my pillows over just slightly. Let's do that. It's bugging me. There's too much showing on this end. Let me just like hold these over slightly. There we go. I think that looks probably a little better. Oh yeah, a little better. Yeah, and then you got this black and white, which does not go at all with the khaki, but it's fine. Like, this is why I like it. Just, you know. That's the other thing about linen is that if you look here, this looks fluffier, more inviting than cotton. But I love it. I know it's a weird contrast with a neutral and a neutral, but I like it. It makes me happy. In the future, I'll definitely buy a not neutral duvet cover. I have a little too much on this side, as you can see. It's fine. It's what it is. I move a lot in my sleep, so like sometimes it ends up more on that side than this side, and it's a mess. But yeah, I like it. My little throw blanket. That's fine. So let's just the damage here. Sheets in there. I'll get rid of this stuff. I need to put my sewing stuff because I kind of keep that together. I didn't really do anything up here. Like this is where like my pajamas and jeans stuff go. This is the sweatshirt I haven't been wearing. Workout clothes I haven't been wearing. Those can stay. But yeah, I do very much like having this mirror propped up against the wall. Also, I need some water. I'm very warm. Love this bottle. Yeah. So all that's left is I need to get some pictures up here. I'm gonna take a quick little break, get the pictures ready, and then I'll plop them up. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back for the final part of this video. I have my photos. I thought I had 4. I actually have 3, so I have an extra frame, but that's okay. We can use that later in the future. But here are the photos that I'm gonna put on my wall. So we got a lighthouse here, like just as the sun's starting to rise, as you can see right there. Then I have, this is like from the similar set. This is like basically full sunrise, although because of the color, it's like a sunset almost. I really love it. And then here's just like a harbor essentially. So you got like the walk down to the boats, and then the boats in the background. These are all sunrise pictures. I just really like them. I did mess up when I made them. So when I selected the photos, I forgot to edit them because I'm like, I really like how they look. And it's like, yeah, because on a computer, raw photos, they can be displayed. But when you're printing them, the printer doesn't know what the hell you want for a white balance, so then you lose color. So all these have a slight green tint because my printer made its own white balance for these, which is unfortunate because all of these have, like, if you take off the green tint, they're a little brighter and there's a bit more of a pop of color. Like, this one and this one have a lot more pink in them, but because of the green, it toned it down to, you know, be less pink. Like, you can kind of see it here, these like slivers. These were actually supposed to be more pink than like this rusty red. So that's unfortunate. I mean, I can always edit them and then put them in, you know, put the photo in afterwards. This one also had a bit of pink in here, but it's okay. I don't mind it. These still have like a really nice mood. So I'm just gonna put them up. I might do like a diagonal, I think. Just boom, boom, boom. And call that good. But I'm gonna try to have them closer towards the center of the wall. But there's a bump right where this crack is, so I don't know, we'll see. So let me get some command strips on them and then we'll pop them up. Alright, the photos are up, but they're gonna look a little crooked because there's a bump in the walls. Like this one looks crooked. It's not, it's all level, I promise. It's literally just because the wall has a bump and I made it level with the bump. So I guess I not level with the bump, I could just slid this down slightly. But like, it depends where you're looking at it. If I look at it from over here, it's, well, I mean, I guess I could bring it down a little. That's hard. Let me like, it's hard because they're all level, but this one you can tell looks crooked, but it's not. It's just the wall has a bump right there. So the bump out makes it look not level, which I really, really hate. That's what sucks. Also, I'm sorry. I'm sure once I edit this will look bigger because this is what it is, but like, I don't know. I like it. You got bed, got some sunrise pics. It looks so small on the screen. That is like when I watch it blown up, look better. So as I get further away, it looks fine. But because the bump is, it's right here. Basically, this whole section right here is a bump, so it looks crooked. It's because the bump's right there. Although part of me wants to just lower it just slightly, and I might actually do it. To be honest, I don't know. I'll worry about it after. Anyways, that is it. So, see you for this one.